Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Monday morning, afternoon or evening across the world we may be at. And I will apologise now, I got told off for filming a video at the place, so I had to delete it. So I'm filming this video now to talk about my experience of attending the Coronation Street tour of 2025 at Manchester at the ITV Media Centre, Media City facility, and it was very good. It was very crammed and busy. There was a lot of people there. They had tours every half an hour, so it was like one group in, one group out, one group in and one group out. And yeah, so we left Ipswich, where I live, at 6:15 in the morning. We arrived there at just before midday, which is noon my time. And yeah, so we got there into the car park. It was absolutely tipping it down in the outsuit facility outside because everything was outside. So we got absolutely drenched, wet, absolutely drenched. But yeah, we started our tour at 1:30 in the afternoon my time. So we were already exhausted from travelling 5 hours there to the facility, and I cannot believe how good the tour was. It was excellent. It was beyond my wildest dreams, seeing the set up close and personal, getting to take pictures and going into a few little of the sets that we were allowed to go into and taking pictures outside of most of it. It was really nice to see it so surreal, up close, up personal, getting to imagine what it's like standing there, filming there and being there. It was just so surreal. Everything was just like 10 times louder, clearer, brighter, up in your face than it is on the TV, and it's just so much more intimate. And the tour guide who we had was absolutely excellent. She was such a young girl, but she was full of her history and knowledge. She's obviously a hardcore Corrie fan as well, and she took us back through the history of the last 60 years of Coronation Street and all the different characters that have come and gone in the show, new ones, old ones, new ones that are upcoming in the show in the next little while. And yeah, it was just really good getting to know the backstory of Corrie, how it was first started, how it was first presented, and the fact that the creator of the show actually went to the BBC to launch it, but they turned him down, and then he ended up going to ITV, and here we are, well, Granada, here we are 60 years down the line, and he's got one of the most successful shows running in the British country. And Corrie is a most well-loved, well-respected, well-besotted show that the fans absolutely love it. I love Corrie. I've been watching it on and off for many years, and recently got back into it in the last couple of years. I started watching it. My nan used to be a hardcore Corrie fan. She used to I used to go around to her house and she'd be like, shh, Corrie's on, sit down. I'm like, oh. So, I got back into it because of her, and I thought, you know what, I've got to start travelling. I'm nearly 37 years old. I haven't really travelled anywhere out of my town centre, out of my local facility for some time, so I thought I'd do a bit of travelling. And yeah, it was really awesome. It was a long day though. It was 5 hours there and 6 hours back, so as you can imagine, I was quite tired, quite overwhelmed, quite anxious during the trip. And because obviously going on a bunch of strangers you don't know for the first time ever, travelling on a coach was really quite overwhelming for me and overstimulating, but I managed to keep my composure, my anxiety down to somewhat levels. And yeah, it was just really surreal getting to visit the set, seeing every little bit that you see on the TV set, and getting to see where the characters film and where they stand, and the kebab shop, the pub, the cabin, the doctors and the hospital, the police surgery, the GP surgery, everything. It was so surreal getting to see where people lived and getting to pose for pictures outside their properties and getting to know the history of what Coronation Street stands for and the upcoming storylines. And then at the end we got to meet the vicar called Billy, which was absolutely awesome. He was so polite, so down to earth, so real, completely different from his character whatsoever. And he literally meet and greeted everybody, it's just so nice to be somewhere different. And being in Manchester is a long way away from where I live, so going from Ipswich to Manchester in one day was quite a big jump for me. It was something I never thought I'd ever face or ever do, and proving to myself that I can do it and that I've got multiple trips now to look forward to in the future. I'm really excited to where my future is going to lead me and take me. I have taken some photos of Coronation Street for you, so we'll attach them to this video. But I really had a blast. I really had a good time pushing past my comfort zones, overcoming my disability a little bit, overcoming the judgments I had in my own head about what to expect and what to think and what to say and how to act. And I was just able to be me and walking around, taking pictures, not having anyone tell me what I can and couldn't do. You know, and the tour guides, the coach guys were absolutely awesome. They were funny. They kept us all entertained and informed and updated us about traffic and the weather. And they were just really thoughtful, supportive guys. And I couldn't have wished for two better guys to be driving me. It was really, really good to be part of the coach. And we're getting to just really relax. And a lot of us slept the way there. And a lot of us slept part of the way back. And it's just nice to be able to stop at a service station, stretch our legs, get some food. And because obviously I was worried about spending quite a lot of money there. And to be fair, I didn't really spend that much what I thought I was going to spend. I was going to allow myself to spend up to like £100. I only spent like, I think it worked out like 50 quid, I think. A little bit more than that, about 55 quid, I think. I spent for the day, which I didn't think was too bad, considering that I was in Manchester and making the absolute most of it and enjoying every minute of it. And I gave my sister her present, which was some photos of me printed out. And I've got some presents for other family members, which I'm not going to mention because they watch my channel. So I'm not going to mention what I've got them, but they know they've got presents upcoming. And I just want to say I'm really looking forward to the next coach journey. I'm looking forward to being more independent, pushing past my comfort zones. And tomorrow I am off to my local adult autism service to do a day's work with them. But Manchester was fantastic. I really loved every minute of it, every second of it, being somewhere different and walking somewhere different I've never been, and overcoming the fact that I was absolutely scared shitless and absolutely nervous about mucking it up, saying something wrong. And, you know, I was worried about, you know, having a meltdown or having an anxiety panic, but I managed to keep my composure and myself together. And yeah, I was really proud of how I coped, and considering it's quite a long distance away from here. But yeah, I just thought I'd do this little video just to tell you what I got up to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.